Thank you for staying with us. From the Lanark Leeds Grenville Addictions and Mental Health, I'm talking with, and I'm going to read this because if I don't, I'm going to mess it up, Clinical Manager of Professional Practices and Education. We're talking with Chris Curry. You know Chris, he's been here before. He's answered lots of my questions. And today he has brought with him an addiction counselor. I'm talking about Afia Asante.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. You got it.
Thanks so much for having us, Doreen.
Oh, hey, it's our pleasure. No, I'm not kidding. We love it when you come in and answer our questions and help out our viewers. That's what it's all about, is to tell them what is happening out there and what is available to them.
Exactly. We're doing a lot of work right now to make mental health and substance use health care accessible for the community. So it's great to have this opportunity to speak directly to the community.
We appreciate you being here, both of you. So we're talking addictions and mental health. So you have sessions during the day, group sessions during the day as well as at night, which is now being offered at night. That wasn't before,
correct.
right?
Correct. Yeah.
Tell us what the difference would be. What do you offer during the day versus that's not offered at night?
Sure. So I can start off with giving a brief overview of the program, and then perhaps Afia can share about some of the more specifics. So it's called the Day and Evening Treatment Program. So it's a program for substance use health. Initially, it started about a year ago. We're pretty much the first anniversary. So for the first year, we had to hire staff. We created all the groups in-house. So that took a lot of time. Our staff worked tirelessly doing research and kind of focus groups to ensure that the material was appropriate for the clients. And then we developed a full roster of groups Monday to Friday during the day, so starting around 9:30 in the morning. Then we'd have some in the afternoon. And then just this September, the month we're in right now, we've been able to launch that into the evening. So now we have groups starting at 5:30. Is it 5 p.m.?
5 p.m. and then 6:30.
5 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. Yeah.
So there's a group session at 5:30. There's another group session at 6:30. Okay.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
All right. And usually, what wraps up around 8:30, 9 o'clock?
8 o'clock. Each group
Okay.
session lasts about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how chatty people are feeling.
Yes.
But that's kind of the goal. We set it to about an hour. We also do have individual addictions counseling sessions that we schedule in within the day or in the evenings if people are available at that time.
Okay. So the people that have the group sessions during the day, are they like counselors? Are they psychologists? Like, who are these people that are having these group sessions during the day, the weekday?
So we do have a multidisciplinary team, so to speak. We have two addictions counselors on our team and 3 case managers. So we kind of rotate and schedule it according to whoever is available that day to facilitate. At least we have two workers taking over the groups each time. Yeah. Okay. So either 2 counselors, 2 case managers, a counselor and a case manager, rotation between all those.
So for the groups, what is a maximum number of people that would be in a group session?
We try to cap it at 10.
10?
So far, we've not had a group that's more than 10, except when we did the focus group, I suppose. We had more than 10, but 10 is a good number so that everyone or most people that do want to share will have an opportunity. We find that when it goes more than 10, people normally wouldn't have the opportunity to share if they do want to share stuff that they're going through or if they have questions even about the content and stuff. So 10 is a good number.
So the sessions that you have, going back to what you were saying earlier, Chris, about being able to facilitate and get all the information that is required. What would a person, if I was to come to a day session, what would I expect, and what would you expect to get from me? So I'm walking in. What I'm walking into the session.
Right. There isn't really any expectation. No. We do expect that clients come in ready to learn or ready to gain the support from either the groups or the facilitators and basically learn coping skills to continue to support their mental health and their substance use health as well. So just be ready to learn.
So in other words, you want people to participate.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah, there's not a lot of expectations.
Okay.
We don't even expect you to be like on a journey of sobriety. You may be using a harm reduction approach where you're trying to reduce your substance use, but as long as you're able to participate, and people have varying levels of comfort. Some might be happy to share more personal details. Right. Others are more reserved. But as we get through the groups, and most groups are 8 sessions in length. Okay. So once you get to session 3 or 4, then there starts to be some group cohesion. You start to see friendships develop. You start to see little networks essentially, and people become more comfortable. And we've actually seen multiple times where clients actually start their own little friend circle of folks that they've met in the groups as well.
Yes. Oh, that's great. So these are the people that come to the group, do they sign up for it? If I called you and said, I need some help?
Yeah, so to sign up, you go to accessmha.ca. So all of our groups are listed in there. So that's a program that we use. You simply go to accessmha.ca, you put in your address, you click Get Started, and then you choose a time, and then what we call an information specialist will give you a call at the predetermined time.
Okay.
And they have the list of all of our groups. So from substance use recovery 101, we have one on coping with trauma, we have anger and substance use.
Relapse prevention. Rational insight, CBT for anxiety and depression. There's a lot of different groups to choose from.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I didn't want to go to a group, if I wanted just me and the facilitator, that can happen too?
Absolutely. Often sometimes the group experience is a bit intimidating.
Yeah,
so we've added on up to 4 sessions of individual work with Afia and her counterpart. So that's a good kind of an introduction. They get to meet some of the staff, bring down those anxiety levels, and that's with the goal of then eventually graduating into the group. Because when it comes to substance use health, the research has shown that group treatments are actually quite effective because you don't only learn from the facilitator, but you learn from your peers who are going through similar things. So we will absolutely adapt. If someone doesn't want to do the group, we'll see them individually. But we've noticed even people who are reticent to try the groups, once they get to know the staff, all of our staff are lovely and extremely friendly, very welcoming, non-judgmental. So people get pretty comfortable pretty quickly.
What happens to a person that's not sure where they should? They know they need help, but they don't know what they should choose.
They could benefit from an individual addictions counseling session.
Start off with that?
Okay. We could talk about a treatment plan that fits their goals or their abilities at a time. We could brainstorm ideas on some of the different resources available with our agency or things in the community that they could benefit from to start with.
Yes.
So those people, we do welcome all of them too. You don't have to have a whole plan of what you want your recovery to look like before you come to us. If you're thinking about recovery or you've been thinking about changing your substance use behavior, you can come on over. Even if you're not thinking about changing your substance use behavior, just to learn more about substance use and its effects on the brain, or just ways to use in a safer manner, all those information we do provide. So everyone is welcome.
Everyone is welcome. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, sometimes there's, I know there's Al-Anon and all these other services out there. But if there is a mother who is very concerned about their teenage person with alcohol and whatnot. Now, there again, would she reach out to you people?
So I think the best step for that, so we have another program that works alongside day and evening treatment called Brief Services. So it's a walk-in model.
Yes.
So we have therapists and case managers available Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you have concerns about your loved one's substance use health, come in and talk to one of our case managers or psychotherapists, and they can help guide you in the right direction. Because we do have a family support program specifically for that reason. We also have a group in this program called Family Dynamics. So that is available to care providers as well. And we do hear about that often because it's not only the person who is using the substances that is affected. It's the parents, family. it's the loved ones, it's the partners, it's the employers. So we offer a full suite to all those people. So just come down. Monday to Friday, ask for a brief services appointment, and then that counselor or case manager will be able to look at your needs, recommend either the appropriate group or get you into individual session, or we're not going to leave anyone without help.
That's good. That's good, because some people don't, they know they want help, but they don't know where.
Yeah.
They don't know where. No, you're absolutely right. They don't know where, how, and when.
We created this for that reason, because people don't often know where to ask for help. So when someone walks through our door, we welcome them with open arms. You are at the right place. Your journey ends here. We're going to take care of the rest. We try to take away that guesswork.
Yes.
Because if you just go online and type in, how do I stop drinking? You're going to end up on 35 different websites with contradictory information. Go here, go here.
Yeah.
For this area, come to 25 Front Ave and we're going to help you out.
That's wonderful.
LLG is a one-stop shop.
Exactly.
I like that.
Exactly.
And thank you, Chris, for what you're doing down there and Afia too, because we've got a problem, and we need to have this addressed, and you people are there to help.
Exactly.
So that's great. So please tell us, what is the difference between the day group sessions versus the night group sessions?
So essentially, we started off for a full year just doing the day sessions and got those well designed and implemented. And now we've chosen the most popular daytime sessions, and now we're offering those also in the evenings. So if people work until 4 o'clock, they can now come to our building. They can do either one session, so potentially CBT for anxiety and depression. There's a 15-minute break, and then they could do a group on relapse prevention and then head home. The groups are only about 45 minutes in length. I've got a lot of personal experience running groups, and 45 minutes seems to be the magic point where people are still able to pay attention and still absorb the information. So we do about 45, 50 minutes, 10-minute break, and then you can come in for the next group. Or you can just come in for the one. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have groups every night of the week now.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So you can choose more than one session, really.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. You can come to a group every day of the week, or you can come once a week, or you can come, it's really... we call it kind of a choose-your-own-adventure style of learning.
Very flexible.
Exactly.
Oh, my.
That's kind of our goal, to be able to have these different programs available to clients no matter what their schedule looks like or no matter what their availability is like. And so there really isn't any other barrier in place in terms of their recovery or getting the help that they need.
All right. And that's the key right there. Asking for help. And it's there.
It's there.
Thank you both for coming in and sitting down with me. I really appreciate it. And kudos to you for all the work that you're doing for our community.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, hey, it's our pleasure. And that's it for this week's episode of FYI. Till next time, I'm Doreen Barnes.